How much are you looking forward to this game tomorrow night?
Well, in the context of the group, it's such an important game, and with the two teams on show, there's so much quality in both the sides. It's my first time in Rome taking a team, so it's very special, and it's a game that we're very excited about and very motivated for.
Celtic have never won in Italy, but how much confidence do you take from the game a couple of weeks ago?
Well, it was a classic game. Both teams played really well. We were winners on the night, but we know how difficult the game is going to be. We know that Lazio's form of late has been very good to get another great win in the San Siro on Sunday. So we're under no illusions how big the job is to come here and try and get a result. But the players are in great form themselves. They played very well domestically, and obviously we currently top the group. We know that can change very quickly, but we're here to try and get a positive result, and there's good belief amongst us to do that.
Does the partial stadium closure tomorrow night help Celtic because it won't be such a dominating atmosphere from the home fans?
No, it sort of takes the shine off it a little bit, because when the draw was made, this was the one game I think everyone associated with the club was looking forward to. However, our players have played in intimidating atmospheres, around Europe, so I don't think it'll affect their mindset too much. We know we're here to play the game and not the occasion, and play against a very strong side, and it's a great challenge that we're looking forward to.
So 2 questions. The first one, if you could choose one player of Lazio and take him off, who would it be? And the second one, sorry, I forgot the second one. Puoi ripetere la seconda domanda? No, okay. And the second one is, did you expect it to be first in the group right now and having Lazio following you?
I think the danger player and the form player in Italy is Immobile. He's in superb goal scoring form. But we are aware of, Milinkovic Savic, Correa, Luis Alberto. These players are currently in really good form from an attacking point of view. So if Immobile doesn't play, then they have got good strength and depth in forward areas that can hurt any team. And we've seen that in evidence over the past few weeks.
Did you expect it to be first in the group right now?
Well, I mean, the way we played, we deserve to be first in the group. We've won our home games, could take our maximum points. We had a great performance in France as well to come away with a positive result. So whether I expected it or not, the reality is that we are, top of the group, and we want to try and reinforce that position as the campaign goes on.
Neil spoke to some of the fans in the city centre, and they seem incredibly optimistic and confident. Could I get your thoughts on their safety, and also do you share their confidence and optimism in terms of is a win realistic for Celtic tomorrow night?
I mean, realistically it's going to be very difficult to win here, but as the question was asked earlier, we haven't won in Italy, so records are there to be broken. In terms of the safety of the fans, we just want them to come and have a celebration, enjoy themselves. The atmosphere in the stadium at Celtic Park when Celtic played Lazio was fantastic. The game was fantastic. The intensity of the game was fantastic. So we expect more of the same. In terms of winning the game, we're going to have to play very, very well and take our chances if and when they should arise. So we know we won't probably dominate possession the way we would do normally in home games, and we're going to have to show a huge amount of concentration and quality.
Neil, I'm sure you're delighted to get Callum McGregor signed up on a longer term deal. Can I just get your thoughts on why you were so keen to tie him up? How good you think he is in terms of the level that he's playing at the moment? For example, could he get in the Lazio team? Could he get into any of the top leagues in Europe? How good a player do you think you've just secured?
That's about 3 questions there.
Just use them.
He's been absolutely sensational over the last 3 or 4 seasons in terms of consistency, level of performance, game intelligence, you know, his robustness, because I think last season he played 69 games. You could count on one hand the poor performances. In my time here, he's been, in my second spell here, he's been absolutely wonderful. We knew there was, with the calibre player that he is, that there would be suitors for him. So I'm absolutely delighted from the board, you know, backing me on this one and giving Callum the contract we think he deserves. And now the player can really settle and hopefully, you know, keep writing his own history at the club, because he's done some great things already. We're getting Callum now in his peak years. You know, he's 26 now, so his best performances, I think, are yet to come. And he will be very important for us, as he has always been. He'll be hugely important for us tomorrow night.
So the question was regarding the attack. So do you think of doing some changes in the lineups, and who are the players that could play or won't be able to play tomorrow?
For my team? For my team?
La sua squadra.
I'm not going to tell you.
Non ve lo dirò.
We will. At times you have to adapt. You know, we may. You know, Lazio play predominantly 3-5-2. You know, and it's they played very well. You know, I came up against Conte's Juventus team, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, and they were superb in that formation as well. So Lazio are very smart, very intelligent team with, you know, lots of good movement, and the way they rotate possession, you know, caused us, you know, a few problems, and I expect the same. So we may do a little adaptation for tomorrow night, but I can't give too much away on that one, I'm afraid.